Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a quick review with you on some makeup. I'm not an MUA, I'm not trying to be an MUA, but I do wear foundation as a bare minimum, and that's because I suffer from hyperpigmentation and some sort of hirsutism due to my PCOS. So I'm always out looking for something that's going to give me the full coverage that I want, but not leave me looking oily, not leave me feeling as if I'm wearing some heavy makeup on my face. So like a lot of you may have noticed over the past couple of weeks / months, there's been a heavy marketing campaign around this brand called IL Makiage New York. So I first saw them on Instagram and I thought, get off my feed, not interested. I was on Facebook and they popped up there and I was just like, what is going on? And one day I thought, you know what, let me have a look about what they're talking about, because they always get you with the videos that look like it's such an easy application. All of a sudden you go from A to B and it's the best investment you're ever going to make. That's marketing for you. I know that, and I was still intrigued. Obviously I've never heard of the brand before, and therefore I didn't know what colour was going to match me. They've got over 50 shades of complexion that they can match, but if you've never shopped with them before, you're not going to know what matches you. So what they do, they offer you a quick quiz or test just to kind of work through tones, your undertones, and then they suggest to you what they think would be a good colour match for you. Now I did this quiz and it suggested to me a 225, and I thought, nah, because there's no way from the questions that I've answered and the answers I've given you that could even be right. So I left it in my inbox. They emailed me the everything to order and I just left it. I left it for a week and then I went back to it and I thought, because I kept getting reminders from them about, oh, you've left something in your basket, you left something in your basket. I've not left anything in my basket that I want, trust me. I thought, okay, I'm going to go do the quiz again and see if it comes out with the same 225. So I did the quiz again a week later and it suggested to me 225 again. And I sat there for a while and I thought, shall I not? Because it's £36, that's a big investment. I mean, I would spend more. I spent more on foundation before from brands that I know of. IL Makiage, I only know you on Instagram, so I'm like, £36, it's a bit of a gamble, but then they do offer you a money back guarantee with that in kind of play. It's a risk I'm willing to take, knowing that I can send it back, but then also knowing that when it comes to sending things back, I haven't really got time for that, but we'll see. So I got my package in the post. Nice little sturdy box that it came in, and as you open it, this is what you get inside. So you get inside the little instruction card, you probably can't see it here, and you get the foundation. The instruction card inside says this: over 75% of women get foundation wrong, get yours right. Apply 2 pumps to your face, 2 pumps to your jaw, 2 pumps to your neckline. Blend out with a brush or a sponge, not by hand. Wait 5 minutes for foundation to set before checking the shade. Don't match to your neck or wrist, they're a different tone than your face. Finish your face with concealer, blush and bronzer. Wear for a full week to determine if it's perfect for you. It's £36 for this, and £36 for a brand that I'm not familiar with. It's a bit pricey for me, considering I don't know the brand. But then if it does what it says on the tin, which is giving you a flawless medium to full coverage, more the full coverage, non-oily application, then it could be worth it. So let's see what happens. So it's called Woke Up Like This. It's supposed to just be an addition to your skin, so it's supposed to be like a layer of skin basically that you're putting on your face. You shouldn't feel any cakiness, you shouldn't see any visible traits that you're wearing makeup, apparently, allegedly. So we'll see how it goes. It says it's a flawless base foundation. So we just open it up here, and then inside, this is a 225 foundation base. This is how it comes. I'm just going to open it up for you. It doesn't look like my colour. Interesting. I'm giving it a good shake because it's been settled in there a while. Now this is a 30ml bottle, and apparently it's made in Italy. It is a pump. I'm just going to take the lid off just to see if it's all mixed together. Oh, actually, looking at it, it looks like the colour that I have for another foundation, so it could be the right colour. It smells absolutely disgusting. It smells weird. I'm not too sure about that. I don't like using other products when I am doing a review, so I'm just going to put aloe vera oil on. I'm going to start with a brush and see how we go with that. There's a lot of air in this, nothing's come out yet. I'm actually afraid that I'm going to do it, it's going to squirt anywhere. Let me just get out my brush. One pump. Ooh. It's very runny. It's very runny. But let's just go with it. Let's just go with the flow. At the moment, I'm not sure what's happening. Oh my god. So this is my first pump I've got on here already. It does say once applied you need to leave it on for 5 minutes for it to set, so maybe I'm being a bit too judgmental in the first 60 seconds. I'm not sure. But in terms of coverage, okay, let's go to my, you see already, so this side of my face is done. Yeah, I'm not sure about it at the moment. In my first instance, I don't feel like I feel like I've got a match on my neck. I'm not sure yet. But in the first instance, I feel like it's not the right colour for me. I don't feel, just looking at it, I don't feel like it is. I could be wrong, it's not set yet. So I really need to just kind of like give it a chance. It feels a bit too red for me, if I'm honest with you. So this is what I look like afterwards. I'm going to leave it for 5 minutes and then we'll come back and see if it's set any differently. See you in a bit. Hey guys, so I'm back. I let the timer run for 5 minutes because obviously the instructions say to let it set for 5 minutes, and I'm back, as you can see. And hopefully you'll be in agreement with me that this shade doesn't match my skin at all. I look really red, so the undertones are really red, and I actually look red wearing this, and I feel like I'm a bit darker than I'd normally look as well wearing this. I suppose it was a good try. I don't really know what I expected. To be honest with you, my initial thoughts was there's no way they could ever get this right by taking a quiz. And I think with all the reviews and everything, and that people have been leaving, that they've matched really well, I was hoping that they had some kind of science behind it and they'd get it right. But as you can see, they've said to me 225 on 2 occasions that I've taken the test, a week apart. This is a 225. doesn't match my skin complexion at all. I'm looking really, really red in the undertones. It doesn't look natural. So unfortunately, this hasn't passed the test for me. In terms of durability, it feels like it will stay on. But I'm gonna keep it on because I want to see what the durability is like. It feels like it will stay on for the whole day. It doesn't feel greasy, it doesn't feel heavy. It feels like I haven't got anything on, and that's the kind of feel that I wanted to go for. That's what I wanted. In terms of medium to full coverage, now when I did the quiz I said I wanted full coverage, and they said that this could do this, and the only way I feel as if I can achieve full coverage is if I continue to build it up. Now I don't want to have to keep building up foundation to the point where I actually feel like I'm wearing foundation. If it's supposed to be medium to full, I expect it to be medium to full. I mean, when I'm looking in the mirror, the sides where I've got the hyperpigmentation underneath, I can still see through it. This is, I put a double layer on already on my full face. I've done it twice. So where they're saying 2 pumps, I've done 4. So I've got double layer on at the moment. I feel as if I'd need to build it up probably with another 4 layers to not be able to see all my hyperpigmentation, and that's going to be like 6 layers I'm wearing, and I shouldn't have to like layer on foundation at £36 a bottle. That tells me I'm going to get that coverage. I shouldn't have to put 6 layers on just to get that coverage. On that front, I'm not really happy with it in terms of coverage. Because I've got foundations that cost me less that I can just put 1 layer on and I've got the coverage that I want. Sorry. If they do have a colour that can match me, I think it's really hard through a survey. So every foundation that I've ever been matched for, I've literally sat in the chair and somebody's done it and they've matched it to my skin, and so we know before I purchase anything that it works. I think with the current climate with COVID and everything, it's really hard to be matched for anything now because you can't be up close and personal in people's space at the moment. So a service like this would be really, really helpful. However, I think it's going to be a lot of trial and error. I think it's going to be a lot of buying and sending back till you get the right shade. And that can be just so monotonous. It's monotonous, and people, especially I, haven't got time to keep sending packages backwards and forwards just to get the right shade. However many days it takes for that to happen, and however many days it takes for delivery. No one's got time for that. I haven't got time for that. Some people may have time for that, I don't. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating. I think in this kind of respect, having little sample packs that you could actually try, just little, I don't know, 5ml sample packs may have been a better option, where I could just test it, see if it matches my complexion, and if it does, and I know that this is the colour for me, then I can send off for the actual one in that shade. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've got any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. I'll get back to you. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can scroll down to the bottom of this video and click subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell to make sure that you are notified every time I drop new content on my channel. It's been great doing this review for you today, and I look forward to speaking to you all again soon. Take care.